What's up, YouTube? We back with another video. Like I said in the last video, you guys gonna see me every single day. We posting every single day. We not missing. I don't care what time it is. I don't care how busy my day is. We not missing a day of posting. So expect me to show up every single day. I won't let you guys down. All right, we're gonna provide value every single day to you guys. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Gaines by Zach. I'm an online fitness coach. I help skinny fat entrepreneurs get in the best shape of their life through habit formation, right? Through habit stacking. The way to actually transform somebody's life is to make a full identity shift. And how are you able to do that? Is by building the habits, believing the belief system, building the mindset in order to make this identity shift. Because information is out there everywhere, but you have to become the person who actually does the things that set out and require for you to do in order to reach the next version of yourself. So that's what I do. That's how I help my clients, right? And if you guys want to make this full lifestyle change, just click the link in my bio. You can set up a call with me. It'll show my availability. You can book a call with me. We'll get on the phone, have a conversation, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. But we're going to get into this video, all right? In this video, we're going to talk about how to fix skinny fat. So what is skinny fat? Skinny fat is a person who is skinny, but they still have more body fat on their body compared to muscle. So they still have a bit of a flabby chest. They might have a gut, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of affecting their confidence, affecting their, starting to feel a bit insecure about things. They just not having no muscle. They just having a lot of fat on their body. That's somebody who's skinny fat. Somebody who's not categorized as somebody who's obese. They're not big enough to be obese, but they're not skinny enough to just be called skinny. You know what I'm saying? They just right in that middle, all right? With a little bit of flab on them, a little bit of flabbiness. And somebody who's skinny fat, all right? I was skinny fat as well, all right? So I know the struggle of being skinny fat. During my time of being skinny fat, I fucking hated it. Life felt like shit. My energy was shit. My energy level was shit. I was putting bullshit foods in my mouth, so that led to my energy being shit. I remember I would just go to sleep. I would just wake up. I still feel tired. I still feel like I need to take another nap. You know what I'm saying? And you know me being an entrepreneur, running this business, that was fucking up my productivity. And me fucking up my productivity, nigga, I'm not making money. You know what I'm saying? Because my energy level was shit. So that's what skinny fat does for you, man. You put all this bullshit in your body. The bullshit you put in your body is the bullshit output that you're going to get. You're going to get the bullshit life, all right? It all reflects back. Everything reflects back on your habits. So I never want to experience that again. The way I got out of that is becoming the person that I am now. Being this person who shows up every single day and doing the things required to never be skinny fat again. You know what I'm saying? All right, so how do we fix skinny fat? So a lot of people think you should bulk or cut. And I'm going to tell you point blank clear, like, no, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to give you all the sauce. You shouldn't do fucking neither, all right? You shouldn't bulk, you shouldn't cut. If you bulk, you're just gonna gain you're just gonna put a whole bunch of unnecessary calories on your body, go inside a calorie surplus, and put more fucking fat on your body. And you don't want to put more fat on your body. You already got fat on your body with little muscle. What do you think adding more fat gonna do? Not shit. It's not gonna build your muscle. A lot of people think, oh, I need to build muscle. Let me eat more and just lift weights. Let me just eat a lot, lift weights. I'm gonna build muscle. No, you're gonna get fat as shit, and then you're really gonna be obese. All right. So do not go on the fucking boat. You just gonna add more fat on top of the fat that you already have. Don't go on the fucking cut. Don't go and start fucking starving yourself. A lot of people do this. A lot of skinny fat guys, they just start starving themselves. Start just eating salads and fruits and shit. Like, what the fuck is you doing? All right? Don't do that shit. All right? Because if you just starving yourself, that's gonna slow down your metabolism. You slow down your metabolism, you're not gonna be burning no fat. All right? You don't want to do that. All right? You want to make sure that and then let's say we go on this cut. All this flabbery fucking shit on your arms and your stomach and your chest, what's going to fill that blank in your physique just by starving yourself? Nothing. In order to fill that blank, you have to replace it with muscle. All right? That's how you're going to do a body recomposition. That's how you fix skinny fat, a body recomposition. All right? And what's a body recomposition? The only way you can achieve doing a body recomposition is burning fat and building muscle at the same time. But how do you do that, Zach? You may be wondering. So it's like a whole bunch of different aspects that we're going to cover in this video to do a body recomposition. The first protocol I want to go over is how to find your calories. So we need to find your calories for the first step so we can know like what range are you at. So I want you to multiply your body weight by 14. I think I multiplied mine already and mine was about 2382 if I'm not mistaken. Multiply your body weight by 14. And that's going to give you the calorie deficit that you need to be in, right? So you want to take that number. And then another thing is, what you want to do is, you want to go on TDEE calculator. You want to search up TDEE calculator. You put your information in, let them know your activity level, and then they will give you your maintenance calories. So you're gonna have your maintenance number, then you're gonna have your number where you times your body weight by 14. That's gonna be your calorie deficit. All right. You know what I'm saying? So this is the protocol that I want you to follow. This is the protocol that I do for all my clients. Everybody's on a fat loss journey. I put them through the same protocol. So this is what you'll want to do. You want to go up to maintenance. So this is a body recomposition. If you're skinny fat, follow this protocol. All right. You want to go up to maintenance based on TDE calculator on the maintenance that it gives you. You want to follow this. You want to go to that maintenance. All right. So say for example, let's say your maintenance is 3,000 calories. All right. So you want to stick to the 3,000 calories for, no, actually, damn. Same protocol. So what you want to do is you want to get that number you get from the 14 when you times your body weight by 14. You want to stick to that number for about 5 to 6 weeks. I want you to stick to that number for 5 to 6 weeks. All right. Don't go over. Don't go fucking less. Stick to the fucking number. All right. Stick to that for 5 to 6 weeks. This is gonna put you in a fat loss stage, right? You're gonna be burning fat and building muscle at the same time. All right. You're gonna do that for 5 to 6 weeks. That's how you're gonna reveal your abs. So make sure you fucking pay attention and you actually apply the steps that I'm giving you. You're going to stay in there for 5 to 6 weeks. You need to make sure you're keeping track of the dates, all right? And then after the 5 to 6 weeks, you're going to do 5 to 6 weeks. After 5 to 6 weeks, you're going to go 2 weeks in. You're going to go 2 weeks on your body. You're going to go 2 weeks on your calorie maintenance. So that number that you got from TDE calculator, that maintenance number, you want to go to that maintenance number for 2 weeks. So you're going to do 5 to 6 weeks at that number that you get from multiplying your weight. And then after that 5 to 6 weeks, you want to go 2 weeks at maintenance. So when you go up to maintenance, we're going to be starting eating more. And eating more is going to restart your metabolism, all right? You don't want to slow down your metabolism. If you try to do the number that you got from 14, you try to do that the whole way throughout the fat loss, you're going to reach a plateau. You're going to slow down your metabolism. You're not going to be burning as much calories, all right? So after you do the 5 to 6 weeks, you want to go to 2 weeks. You want to go and back up to maintenance, and then you're going to keep on repeating the cycle. You're going to go from that 14, the number you get from times 14 for 5 to 6 weeks, and then you're going to go back up to maintenance for 2 weeks and follow the same protocol until you actually reach your goal, until you get that aesthetic physique that you want, until you're losing fat, until you're feeling satisfied. You're going to keep on following that same protocol. That's the same protocol that I use for all my clients. That's the same protocol I use for myself. And it's fucking worked. So if it worked for my clients and it worked for me, it can fucking work for you if you just follow the protocol, all right? So you want to stick to that number. So let's talk about nutrition, all right? Nutrition is pretty simple, all right? Nutrition is what I want you to do. When it comes to your protein, I don't want you to just be eating fucking protein shakes, protein bars. I don't want you wheat protein powder. I don't want you to eat that, bro. All right, I want you to eat whole foods, like real foods. I want you to eat real fucking food like a man, bro. This is what's gonna like build that physique, man. So your veins can pop out. How your veins just gonna pop out and you looking all aesthetic just on protein powder? All right. You want to eat real foods. You want to eat high quantity meats. And what I mean by high quantity meats, I'm talking about steak. I'm talking about chicken. I'm talking about ground turkey, ground beef. I'm talking about shrimp. I'm talking about salmon. All right, those are all high protein meals. I'm talking about tuna. I eat tuna almost every all right, not even almost. I'm talking about every fucking day we eating tuna. Because tuna cans is so easy to just eat. You just pop up a can and you just fucking eat it. And they give you 30 grams of protein. So this morning, every morning, I eat 2 cans of tuna for 60 grams of protein. All right? You want to stack up on a lot of tuna cans because it's a fucking cheat code. Tuna cans and sardines. You just open it and you just get a lot of protein. All right? So, but your protein, you want to eat straight whole foods. All the foods that I mentioned. Chicken breast is one of the best when it comes to the protein. Ground beef is one of the best. Steak is one of the best. You know what I'm saying? You want to stick to the real whole food. So don't go, a lot of people go on this journey and they're like, oh, I need to get protein. Let me look at the protein snacks. The fuck is you talking about high protein snacks, bro? Fix your fucking diet for real. Like, eat the real foods. Like, I understand, like, sometimes we may slip up and we may need to down a protein shake, like, real fast. All right, cool, man. But don't make that your whole fucking diet. You know what I'm saying? Don't make that your whole diet. Make that as like an emergency food. If you need a herb and stock up on protein, we're just gonna drink a high protein. We're just gonna drink a protein shake. All right, cool. We sticking to the protocol. We still being consistent with our real food diet. We just had to make it emergency. I want you to stick to real foods. So for your protein goal, You want to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to eat 150 grams of protein. Me, myself, I weigh 165 pounds. I typically aim for 2,000 calories. I typically aim for 200 grams of protein. All right. The reason I do that because I want to keep on building muscle and just staying lean. That's the majority of my diet is just protein. I don't really eat that many carbs. The only carbs that I do eat is baked potatoes, bananas, apples, and sweet potatoes. All right, that's basically all the carbs that I eat. Me I'm on a 75 hard challenge. I'm on like day 30 something, and I'm on a whole 30 diet, so I can't eat the breads and all that shit anyway. So majority of my food is just protein, just meats. And I love it like that, man. That's what gets me shredded, man. So you want to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. All right, you don't want to go. You can go over if that's within your calorie restraint. So that number that you got times 14. If you want to go over the 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, just make sure that you still hitting that target number. You don't want to go over. All right, you don't want to go lower. You want to hit that number. And if you want to go over on protein, that's completely fine. You never can go wrong with more protein. You know what I'm saying? Protein is going to preserve the muscle and build the muscle. So the more muscle that you actually build inside your body, the more calories you're going to burn. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? And then, so I want you to focus on whole foods when it comes to the protein. When it comes to anything else, when it comes to the carbs, I want you to stick to like apples, bananas. Bananas, apples, that's like a good snack for when you just want to snack on something, you having the cravings. That's a way better option than going to go get some chips and some shit, some brownies, like I was. I was eating brownies and honey buns and shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do the same shit I did. I was a dumbass. All right, and then sweet potatoes and baked potatoes. Those are 2 low-calorie options that's going to keep you saturated and keep you full for low calories. For a sweet potato, it usually give you around 100 calories. For a baked potato, it usually give you 100 to 200 calories. So me, typically, I'll eat like 2 to 4 baked potatoes every single day, or sweet potatoes every single day. So what I would do with my baked potatoes is I would make a batch of them. The reason I would make a batch of them, I would make like 10 of them, however much I could fit inside my pan to put in the oven. The reason I make a batch of them is because whenever I just want to snack, instead of snacking on some bullshit, I would just go in my refrigerator, grab the potato, throw it in the microwave, and just heat it up. Then I got me a quick little snack that's gonna keep me full, keep me saturated for a low amount of calories. You know what I'm saying? So if I just eat 5 baked potatoes like throughout the day because I'm just trying to crave my appetite, that's only gonna be like 700, 800 calories. It depends on how big the potato is, because some is 100, some is 200 calories. It depends. So it really doesn't add up to that much. All right. So make that your best friend when it comes to your snacking. And another thing you want to make your best friend when it comes to snacking is fruit. Fruit is also low in calories, so you can eat a lot of volume of fruit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about watermelon. I'm talking about berries. Any type of berries, like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. You want to make sure that you having fruit stacked up. So whenever you got cravings, you want to just eat something quick. I just go into my refrigerator, eat some blackberries, eat some blueberries. Just go grab a fucking apple, grab a banana. And if I don't get me started with watermelon. I eat watermelon almost every single day. I can eat the whole thing. I fucking love watermelon. It's so fucking good. If you put honey on it, it's gonna make it even better. It's low calories. You know what I'm saying? So you can eat a whole watermelon for about 1,000 calories. And it's so good that it's gonna make you feel like you cheating on your diet, because you're gonna be so filled with just the water and all that, and then the goodness. You're gonna make it feel like you just cheating on your diet, but you're not. It's so fucking low in calories. Like, add watermelon to your diet. For any type of times when it's time for cravings, make that your best friend, watermelon. All right? It's super low in calories. You can get a whole bowl of watermelon for about 80 to 110 calories. All right? So watermelon, apples, bananas, any type of berries, kiwi, those are all great options. All right? Dragon fruit, those are all great options. So fruit is going to be your best friend when it comes to snacking. Fruit, and then the sweet potatoes and the baked potatoes. Like, whenever you have the cravings for a snack, I want you to eat that for your snack. All right? Another thing, veggies. Any green veggies that you can get your fucking hands on. Eat unlimited veggies. You can never go wrong with the more veggies. All right? You can eat as much veggies as you want, but green veggies. I'm talking about broccoli. I'm talking about kale. I'm talking about spinach. I'm talking about asparagus. All right? Any type of vegetable, any type of green leafy vegetables that you like, I want you to eat as much as you can. Eat as much as you want. All right? You can never go wrong with eating veggies. Your diet is going to mainly consist of protein, fruits, and veggies. Nothing else. All right? You don't need nothing else. All right? That's what's going to get you shredded. All right? your calories is already gonna be low. So once you hit your protein goal, you almost gonna be out of calories any fucking ways. Use the rest of your calories for some baked potatoes and some watermelon. So you can be saturated and full for throughout the day. You won't have to worry about cravings. So that's gonna be your fucking diet, all right? That's my diet. I follow the same diet every single day. If you like me, I'll eat the same diet every single day. I found out the best way to stay in routine, to never fuck up, and you don't have to use too much brain power to stick to it. If you just stick to the same foods every single day. So if you like me, or if you're ready to actually commit to something, actually commit to a stricter diet, then just eat the same foods every single day, and I find you're gonna get the best results like that. All right. Ground beef is one of my favorites. Well, I just want to put that out there. Ground beef steak, my favorite. So fall in love with that shit. And eggs. Don't forget eggs. Eggs and egg whites. Egg whites is going to give you a lot of protein for little calories. So typically what I would do in the mornings is I would make 2 to 3 whole eggs, and I would make about 200 grams of egg whites. Mix that together, it give you like 40 to 50 grams of protein just off the bat. All right, that's a great high protein breakfast. Alongside my tuna, while I eat 2 tuna cans, and that give me about 60 grams of protein. Like, come on, man, it's easy. Protein, getting your protein is easy, man. You just gotta stick to the same protocol, stick to the same foods every single day, and you're gonna hit the same numbers. It's only a select few that's gonna give you a lot of protein. So it's not that hard. Just don't make it complicated. It's simple. All right. When it comes to your training, it's different ways it's a different training splits out there that you can try. But don't ever fucking do a bro split. That's fucking retarded. You want to hit each muscle group 1 time a week. You can't build muscle like that. In order to build muscle, you have to hit each muscle group 2 times a week. That's how you're gonna stimulate muscle growth and build muscle. So don't ever do a fucking bro split, all right? So this is what you're gonna do. And then a lot of guys, a lot of skinny fat guys, they go in the gym and they start lifting them light weights. Make sure you fucking lifting heavy in the gym. I'm gonna tell you what to do when it comes to the gym, but don't fucking go in there like a pussy and start lifting lightweight, all right? This is the split that you're gonna follow. If you're doing 3 days, you're gonna do a full body workouts. If you're doing 4 days, you're gonna do upper, lower, upper, lower. If you're doing 5 days, you're gonna do push, pull, leg, upper, lower. If you're doing 6 days, you're gonna do push, pull, leg times 2. You're gonna do that 2 times a week. Those are the splits that you're gonna follow. So choose which one works best for you. Choose the amount of days that you're gonna work out based on your lifestyle that you can actually stay consistent to. Don't try to choose, I'm gonna work out 6 days a week because I'm so ambitious and ego driven, and then you fucking just go 4 to 5 times a week because something might happen or you just can't go. If you can't stay consistent to that based on your lifestyle and actually you as a person, don't fucking put that as a goal. All right. If you only can stick to 3 days a week, then stick to 3 days a week. Either way, you're still gonna be building muscle if you follow the right split. All right. So find something that you actually can stay consistent to. All right. Whether that's 3 days, whether that's 5 days, whether that's 4 days, whether that's 6 days. All right. And then throughout your training, this is how you want to train. You want to do reverse pyramid. All right. Reverse pyramid. This how it works. So your first set is going to be from 5 to 8 reps. All right. Your second set is going to be from 6 to 10 reps. Your third set is going to be from 8 to 12 reps. So for your first set, you want to choose a weight that only allows you to do 5 reps. All right. You shouldn't be able to do more than 5 reps when you pick that top weight. That's going to be your top weight. We're going to call it top weight. All right. So you're going to stick to that weight until you're able to do 8 reps. Until you're able to do 8 reps with that weight. All right. And then, all right, so your first set is going to be 5 to 8 reps. All right, you want to choose a weight, you want to do 5 weights. And then that second rep, 6 to 10 reps. You want to choose. So in order to get to the second rep, though, the second set, you want to subtract the weight. You want to decrease the weight by 5 to 10 pounds. So after you do the first set, you want to drop the weight down from 5 to 10 pounds, and you're going to do that second set from 6 to 10 reps, all right? You should pick up a weight that you can do 6 to 10 reps only. Not too few, not less than 6, because that means too heavy. Not more than 10, because that means it's too light. All right, so you want to drop it from 5 pounds to 10 pounds. For that third set, you want to drop it from 5 pounds to 10 pounds once again, from 8 to 12 reps. So you should choose a weight that you only can do 8 reps, the fewest, or you can do 12 reps at max. You shouldn't find nothing over that within that range, all right? And then this is how the progressive overload is going to work. That first set from 5 to 8 reps, which is going to be a top rep. Once you're able to do 8 reps on that set, then you need to increase the weight by 5 to 10 pounds. Every week you should be increasing from 5 to 10 pounds. All right. So once you reach that weight that you can do more than 8, once you reach that weight where you can do more than 8 reps, you should be increasing the fucking weight. All right. Do not stick to the same weight because you will not build muscle. You will stay in the same spot and you will stay skinny fat. And I know you don't want that. So listen to what I'm saying. All right. So that's the training split that you're going to follow, all right? You want to make sure that you get enough rest. And on recovery days, I want you to be walking. I want you to have active recovery. I want you to always be active, man. So I usually show up to the gym every single day. I train every single day. I'm not no pussy, all right? I'm not saying you're a pussy for not training every single day, because I know that's not the most optimal, but I'm just not scared of this shit, man. I'm not worried. My bones not going to break none of that, man. I'm good, all right? But make sure you're doing an active recovery, whether that's Stairmaster, whether that's incline walking, whether that's going to the pool, whether that's bicycling, all right? Make sure you have an active recovery. You want to make sure that you're burning calories at all times. All right, guys, training, nutrition, we did training, nutrition. All right, so when it comes to the habits, these are the habits that I want you to adopt. So I want to make sure that you're drinking enough water. I want you to drink half a gallon of water every single day, if not a gallon. I recommend you drink a gallon of water every single day, but if you can't do that, I want you to drink half a gallon every single day. So what's the water for? Water is going to accelerate fat loss, all right? And not only is it going to accelerate fat loss, it's going to suppress your cravings. If you're getting cravings and stuff, like you want to crave a snack on probably late night, I know a lot of skinny fat guys deal with late night cravings. Drinking some water, it will suppress your appetite. You will feel full. You're going to get to the point where you're going to think, I don't even want no snack. I don't even want to fucking eat. Because me personally, I drink a gallon of water every single day. I'm on 75 hard, all right? So I got to drink a gallon of water every single day. And with that being, bro, I'm constantly feeling full as shit with water. And then not only is it going to keep you full when it's time for the cravings or throughout the day, it's going to distract you. Because every 30 to 45 minutes, you finna have to go fucking pee. I pee like 10 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to keep you away from the bullshit. That's going to keep you focused on the end goal. You know what I'm saying? You don't have any type of room for any other snacking or bullshit foods, because it's either you drinking water or you eating the real foods to hit your goals. All right? So that's going to keep you distracted and keep you focused. Another thing I want you to do, besides drinking a lot of water, I want you to drink 1 to 2 cups of coffee every single day. Coffee is going to flush out all that bullshit inside your gut and your body. All right? And that's going to keep you lean, burn all that fat. All right? So I usually in the morning, I drink 1 cup of coffee. I'm super lean when I'm done drinking coffee, man. Super lean, because it's going to flush out all that bullshit and it's going to flush out all the water weight. All right? So drink you 1 cup of coffee, black coffee. I'm not talking about no frappuccinos, no caramel lattes that you get at fucking Starbucks like you a bitch. You don't want to do that shit. Drink black coffee like a real fucking man. And I'm not talking about no sugar. I'm not talking about no creamers. I'm talking about black fucking coffee. I don't care how I'm discussing this. We're not here to just be finding enjoyable shit like donuts and shit. Donut flavor. All right? You want to be a fat ass? Go be a fat ass. But we're talking about how to fix skinny fat. All right? Drink black coffee with no sugar, no cream. Just drink it straight. All right? I don't care if it's nasty, just chug it. That's what I do. It's just nasty, just chug it. You don't have to suffer. Just chug it and just go on about your day. Drink 1 cup to 2 cups of black coffee every single day. Last thing I want you to do is, I want you to walk 10,000 steps every single day. Now, why may we be walking 10,000 steps every day? What's the science behind it? Because, for one, in order to lose 1 pound of body weight, it takes 3,500 calories that you have to burn. So if you was to walk 10,000 steps every single day, 10,000 steps will burn you about 250 to 300 calories per day. So if you times that by 7, you do that every single day, that will add up to 3,500. So you will lose 1 pound of body weight every single day. You will lose 1 pound of body weight every single week, all right? And that's what we want. That's how we're going to get shredded. That's how we're going to get lean out while still keeping muscle. You don't want to do jogging and only jog like 1 and 2 times a week. You don't want to jog too much because you want to keep as much muscle as possible. If you jog too much, you're going to burn the muscle off that you just built, that you just worked hard for, that you just ate for. So you don't want to do that. You want to preserve as much muscle as possible. Follow this protocol to the fucking T. This is the same protocol that I use for my clients and myself to get me out of skinny fat. So I know that this shit works. If you follow this protocol for the next 6 months to a year and you didn't see results, you did something wrong. You might have ate some fucking Oreos and that you didn't try, all right? All this shit has to be strategic to the T, all right, in order for you to actually get the physique that you want. The inputs that you put in is going to be the output that you get out. So if you're very strategic and strict about this and you follow everything I say, you will get the output that you desire, all right? I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. Leave a like if you found this video valuable. Hit that subscribe button. You guys are going to see me every single day. I'm going to dish out all the value to you guys because I don't care. You guys show me love, I'm going to show you love. And I'm going to keep on growing as a coach, growing as a person, so I can keep on helping you guys out and providing you value. All right? I'm going to wrap this video up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and take care.